One book, 240 pages, 38,000 words. For 600 years, not a single word has been read. The best codebreakers of World War II failed. The NSA failed. The CIA failed. Alan Turing failed. Even AI failed in 2025. The name of this book is the Voynich Manuscript, and it is the most mysterious book in the world. Book question. First, who wrote this book? No one has been able to find out in 600 years. Second, what is inside this book? Pictures of plants, but those plants exist nowhere on Earth. Pictures of naked women, but with no explanation. Astronomical diagrams, but they do not match any known star map. Third, did AI and new research discover anything in 2025, or has it become even more mysterious? Fourth, the most frightening question, what if this book is actually a hoax? What if the entire world has been fooled for 600 years? The answers to all these questions in today's video. Welcome to the channel. Connecticut, United States, Yale University, inside the Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library, in a special room inside a box, rests a book that has stolen the sleep of the world's greatest minds. At first glance, this book looks like any ordinary medieval manuscript, a leather cover, handwritten text, colorful illustrations, but the writing inside does not match any known language on Earth. The book was named after the man who rediscovered it in 1912, Wilfred Voynich, a Polish book dealer. The moment he saw it, he said, "This will astonish the scientific world." He was right, but for the wrong reason. Because even 114 years later, the book has revealed none of its secrets. Today, we will tell the complete story behind that mystery. First, let's understand what this book actually is. The Voynich Manuscript is an illustrated codex, a handwritten book written in an unknown script called Voynichese. Carbon dating of its vellum, its animal skin pages, has confirmed that it was created in the early 15th century between 1404 and 1438. That means this book is nearly 600 years old. It contains about 240 vellum pages. The manuscript is divided into 6 different sections: herbal, astronomical, biological, cosmological, pharmaceutical, and recipe-like content, all filled with bizarre and fantastical illustrations. Now, let's take a closer look. Herbal section, the largest section of the book. It contains hundreds of illustrations of plants. Roots, stems, leaves, flowers, all carefully drawn. But there is one problem. These plants do not exist anywhere on Earth. Botanists have tried to identify them, but they do not match any known plant species. Some illustrations even combine 2 different plants into one, something that is impossible in nature. Are these imaginary plants, or something we still have not identified? Astronomical section. This section contains illustrations of the sun, moon, and stars. There are zodiac signs, but they do not resemble the zodiac we know today. One illustration shows a wheel-like design with the sun in the center and human faces surrounding it. Some believe it is a calendar. Some think it is an astronomical prediction. Others say it is completely meaningless. Biological section. The most controversial section, it contains illustrations of naked women bathing inside a strange network of pipe-like structures. Is it a medical text? Something about the human circulatory system? Or a description of a religious ritual? No one knows. Text. Beside every illustration is that unknown script, 38,000 words. To this day, no verified translation or decoding has ever been found. The discovery of this book is no less mysterious. The year was 1912. Wilfred Voynich, a Polish book collector and dealer, visited a Jesuit college in Frascati, near Rome. Inside the college library, he discovered this manuscript. The earliest confirmed owner of the book was Holy Roman Emperor Rudolf II, who paid 600 ducats for it in the early 1600s because he believed it had been written by Roger Bacon. After that, it passed through the hands of court alchemists and Jesuit scholars for nearly 2 centuries before disappearing. Rudolf II was the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. He was obsessed with mysterious things. Alchemy, the occult, strange artifacts, these were his favorite subjects. Sissons ducats. At that time, it was roughly equal to the annual income of a small kingdom. He paid that much money for a book that nobody could read. In 1921, Voynich brought the manuscript to America. He told everyone that solving its mystery would change the scientific world. But Voynich himself died in 1930. The mystery remained unsolved. Eventually, Yale University acquired the manuscript in 1969. Since then, it has remained inside Yale's vault. Anyone can view it online because Yale has provided free access, but read it, no one has been able to. How difficult is this book? To understand that, we need a little history. During World War II, the German Enigma machine, the most complex cipher system in the world, was broken. Alan Turing and his team at Bletchley Park cracked it. The Japanese purple cipher was broken by America's greatest cryptanalyst, William Friedman. That achievement made him one of the greatest codebreakers in American history. But both Alan Turing and William Friedman worked on the Voynich Manuscript. Both failed. William Friedman, the founder of American cryptanalysis, worked on it with a team at Riverbank Laboratories and later at the NSA. He concluded that the language had definite morphological rules, but he could not break it. The NSA, America's most powerful intelligence agency, also studied the manuscript. They failed. The CIA examined it. They failed. The greatest codebreakers of World War I and World War II, Prescott Currier, Elizabeth Friedman, and John Tiltman, all failed. But the most surprising fact, in 2025, an AI research team applied a transformer-based model trained on 37 million historical texts to the Voynich Manuscript. The output suggested a botanical medical register repeated clusters behaving like plant part vocabulary. The model did not produce coherent English sentences, but it showed topic coherence. The herbal pages behaved like plant instructions. The biological pages behaved like anatomical descriptions. In other words, AI suggests that the manuscript contains some kind of structure. It is not completely meaningless, but what that structure actually is remains unknown. Over the years, many theories have emerged, some scientific, some completely bizarre. Let's examine them one by one. Theory 1, it is a cipher. This is the most popular theory. The idea is that the script encodes a real language. If the code can be broken, the real language can be read. But there is a problem. If it were a simple substitution cipher, modern computers would have cracked it long ago. If the Voynich manuscript is indeed a cipher, then it is more complex than almost any known ancient or modern cipher. In 2025, this theory received new attention. A researcher named Michael Greshko developed a system called the Naibbe cipher, named after a 14th century Italian card game. This cipher uses dice and playing cards to transform Italian or Latin text int. Theory 3. It is a hoax. Modern handwriting analysis has shown that 5 different scribes worked on the Voynich manuscript. Perhaps they collaborated to create a fake collection of knowledge written in a secret language that could be sold for money. History Channel's Gary J. Shaw said, "People in the past were just as interested in ripping people off as they are today." He also said, "There's an element of performative secrecy where people use the idea of mystery to try and sell something." Rudolph II paid 600 ducats for it. Perhaps that was the goal all along. But there is a problem. To create such a hoax, they would have had to produce 240 pages of text that mimics the statistical properties of a natural language using 15th century materials and consistent handwriting. That alone would have been an extraordinary achievement. Theory 4. It is a lost language. Perhaps this is a language once spoken by a small European community in the 15th century with no surviving written records. Candidate languages have included Manchu-related Jurchen, a dialect of Nahuatl, a Turkic variant, and Proto-Romance. But none of them survive detailed scrutiny. Theory 5. Alien origin. Yes, some people believe the manuscript was written by aliens. There is no scientific basis for this theory, but people still believe it, because the book is so mysterious that some think no human on Earth could have created it. Now let's step inside the manuscript itself. Page 15. This page contains an illustration of a strange plant. Its roots resemble a human skull. No botanist has been able to identify it. Zodiac pages. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, all appear in the manuscript. But the illustrations are unlike the zodiac signs we know today. Each one is surrounded by dozens of small human faces, Numerical analysis has shown that every zodiac section contains exactly 30 faces matching the 30 days of a month. Could it be a calendar, biological pages? Naked women are bathing inside a network of pipes. Some of the pipes appear to carry flowing liquid. Some researchers believe it represents ancient medicine. Others think it is an alchemical illustration, but no one knows. The castles. The manuscript contains a small sketch of a castle with distinctive swallowtail merlons. This architectural feature is most commonly found near Verona. Because of this clue, many researchers believe the manuscript was created in northern Italy. A drawing of an archer also shows a Florentine hat, Florence, Verona, the Italian Renaissance. These clues all point toward Italy. The year 2025 was significant for Voynich research. Two major discoveries were announced. Discovery 1, the Naibbe Cipher, Michael Greshko's paper, the Naibbe Cipher, a substitution cipher that encrypts Latin and Italian as Voynich manuscript-like ciphertext, was published in Times Cryptologia, Times on the 26th of November 2025. The Naibbe system first uses dice values to divide blocks of Italian or Latin into single and double letter units. For example, gatto, the Italian word for cat, could become g, at, and tu. The cipher then uses a playing card draw to determine which of 6 different tables will encrypt those letters into Voynichese-like glyphs. This discovery demonstrated that such a cipher could realistically have been created in the 15th century. Experts who were not involved in the study welcomed it as a useful benchmark, but not as a definitive answer. The research provides sharper questions for future studies. Discovery 2, AI language model. In late 2025, a research team applied a transformer-based model trained on 37 million medieval European texts to the Voynich manuscript. The output suggested a botanical medical register. The herbal pages behaved like plant instructions. The biological pages resembled anatomical descriptions. The astronomical pages showed clusters of time-related vocabulary. But despite these two discoveries, the Voynich manuscript remains unsolved. The manuscript has never been demonstrably deciphered, and none of the proposed hypotheses has been independently verified. People have not only tried to read this book has driven people obsessed. Multiple solutions have been announced, most recently in 2017, 2019, and 2023. Every one of them was rejected by professional cryptographers and linguists within weeks. Each case has its own dramatic story. 2017 University of Bristol. A University of Bristol news release proudly announced, a University of Bristol academic has succeeded where countless cryptographers, linguistic scholars, and computer programs have failed by cracking the code of the world's most mysterious text, the Voynich manuscript. The entire world became excited, but other researchers immediately raised serious objections. One of them said, once the foundations crumble, everything built on them falls. Within a few weeks, that solution was rejected. William Friedman's lifelong obsession. William Friedman, America's greatest codebreaker, spent decades studying the Voynich manuscript. After his death, researchers found Voynich notes inside his personal notebooks. He had even created an anagram to hide his own theory. What was that theory? He believed the manuscript was written in an invented language, but even he could never prove it. Modern amateurs. Even today, thousands of people on Reddit, YouTube, and online forums continue working on the manuscript. Every year, new theories appear. Every year, they are rejected. Science journalist Gary Shaw said, people love a good mystery, and like all good mysteries, it seems like if you put enough effort into it, you could probably decipher it. Maybe if I spend a bit of time staring at these images, staring at this writing, maybe, just maybe, I can figure out what's going on here. That is the manuscript's greatest power. Among all this mystery, do we know anything for certain? Yes. There are a few confirmed facts. Confirmed fact 1, the vellum has been carbon dated to between 1,400 and 438. it is a genuine 15th century artifact. Confirmed fact 2. Stylistic analysis indicates that the manuscript was composed in Italy during the Italian Renaissance. Confirmed fact 3. Modern handwriting analysis shows that 5 different scribes worked on the manuscript. So it was not the work of a single person. Confirmed fact 4. The script contains statistical patterns similar to natural languages. It is not completely random. Confirmed fact 5. To this day, no proposed solution has been proven. These 5 facts together paint an interesting picture. In 15th century Italy, several people collaborated to create a book with the statistical structure of a real language. But what that book actually says, we still do not know. Now let's end with one final surprise. The manuscript is now housed at Yale University Library, where it was donated in 1969 by bookseller H.P. Krauss. Yale has digitized the entire manuscript. You can visit Yale's website right now and view every page for free. Anyone can. That means the world's most mysterious book is now on your phone. Tonight you can open any page, study it, think about it, create your own theory. Who knows? Maybe you will be the one who solves a 600-year-old mystery. William Friedman could not, Alan Turing could not, the NSA could not, AI could not, but someday someone will. Maybe that day is not so far away. Before today's video ends, I want to leave you with one question. If the mystery of the Voynich Manuscript is ever solved, and it turns out to be nothing more than a hoax, will that reduce the value of its 600-year mystery? Or will the book that kept the greatest minds on Earth occupied for 6 centuries become the most successful hoax in history? Let us know your opinion in the comments. Subscribe, click the bell icon, because many more videos about unsolved mysteries are coming. See you in the next video.